They love training because they were raised that education is everything. So they don't see why education stops when you're done with college. They think it's just you transfer your education needs to the workplace. And they were also raised where their parents surrounded them with adults who were invested in their education. So they think they go to work, everyone looks like their parents, everyone should be invested in their education. So they want to have personal growth every single second. So when you're negotiating, like, okay, you do the copy machine work and then I'll give you personal growth, that will work. If you do the copy machine work and then you'll get a bonus, that will not work because their parents raised them that education and personal growth is #1, not money. So training is like gold. Whenever you want to motivate someone to do something or whenever you want to like get your job offer to be better than the other job offer, talk about training and mentoring because it's really disorienting to go your whole 18 years having adults completely invested in your success and then graduate and have nobody care. It is totally surprising to young people. And it kind of should be. I mean, why do we bring all these educated, motivated people into the workforce and then not continue to educate and motivate them? So training is like the key. Training and mentoring are the absolute key. Number 8, culture of networking. You guys would call this office politics. Young people call this networking, and they think it's one of the most important things to be doing at work. They love it. They love that there's all the maneuvering. They love finding out what everybody needs and how to get everyone, to help everyone meet each other's needs. And part of this is because they're the teamwork generation. Like, they grew up in the soccer teams where everyone plays and where everybody's a winner. They grew up doing book reports where everyone does 3 sentences and high-fives themselves at the end. They go to prom in groups. So to them, it's totally normal. You go to work, you all talk about what each other needs, you all help each other, and it's all about kindness. That's what they think office politics is. And they want to move it all online. And they expect you to have done the same thing and then give them your whole network. So if you're nice to everyone and do lots of nice office politics and then put everybody on LinkedIn and then go talk to your 20-something about their job, you have so much to offer because you've got your whole network organized on LinkedIn and you've got all the kind favors you've done for everyone and you can teach the young person how to maneuver in your network. That's gold. It makes total sense. I mean, like, the Bushes have been doing that for each other for generations, right? So young people just want that done for them at work, like all the other people who get ahead fast. They get that. Number 9 is stability. It seems like they're really rocking the boat, right? Like, oh no, they want everything different. They want to change all the rules. There's no more ladder. There's no more paying dues. But they're actually like the most conservative generation to come up since World War II. And the reason they're so conservative is because they grew up with parents who totally adored them. The world is totally at their feet. They are entering a great job market where offers are falling all over them. So they don't need to change anything. They just want to be learning, which, like, you know, it's not actually that revolutionary. They were raised with that value. So they take all their parents' conservative go-getter values and apply them to the workplace. And someone told me a really interesting example of how conservative this generation is that we've got this Iraq war going, you know, not very well. Things are not going well there. Certainly, it is going as not well as Vietnam did. But when Vietnam wasn't going well, there was like uproar. There were all the young people in the streets saying, "We're not going to fight this war for you. Fix this war." But what are the young people doing today? They're like dutifully going to work. You go into the war. You don't see a lot of them protesting. They're just not a protest generation. And this is a really striking example of it with the war. And so when you go to work and you see these people like asking for things that look just crazy to you, like they'll just take 3 vacation days and not ask, which they will do. They think that's okay. It's not actually them being revolutionary. It's them thinking, I'm a big go-getter. I'm following all the rules. I want to do everything my boss wants me to do. I'm doing what my parents say. That's what they think is happening. And in fact, it is mostly what's happening. So what they're looking for, is this my timer? 1 minute left? Okay, what they're looking for is they want a steady place to go, just like anyone else. We all want stability. I mean, that's what Mark's talking about, how to create stability in your older life. And everyone's looking for stability. This generation is facing a workplace that doesn't offer stability, and it's a really big problem. And And so they're struggling to create stability. So when you guys see like struggling to listen to their iPod all day, what the core struggle is where's the path? If law school isn't a safe path because of the partners are getting kicked out, and business school is not a safe path because you don't need a degree to do half the things you used to need the degree for, and there's no ladder in the corporate world to climb, there are not a lot of safe paths. It's a very scary place to be, and what they're looking for is someone who can help them find stability. All righty.